Hello everyone. So today I'm gonna explain a report speech. Okay, so I think a report speech is so easy, but it's based on all the tenses that we have in English. So before that we start, we should revise the report speech, or we should explain a report speech. We should revise all the tenses that we have in English, or the rules, the rules of the tense that we have, like simple present, present continuous, simple past, past continuous, past perfect, etc. We should revise them so as to explain report speech. Okay, so here I will give you the meaning of the report speech. So what does mean report speech, etc. A lot of students that they confuse. Okay, so they confused about the meaning, but it's so easy. It's so easy. Don't worry. Okay, so I'm gonna explain. So we have report speech is when we tell someone what another person said. Okay, so we tell someone what another person said. I tell you something. Okay, so and they are going to take that thing that I tell you, and you have to report to that man, etc. Okay, so we have when we report, okay, when we tell someone what another person said. Mean we can use directs and indirect speech. Okay, so we can use directs and indirect speech. For example, here I prepare an English lesson. Okay, so I prepare an English lesson. Ismail said. So you can say, and indirect, Ismail said that he prepared an English lesson. Ismail said that he prepared an English lesson. Okay, so but here there is a difference. There is a difference between direct and indirect speech. Means that there is that some changement of that on the thing. For example, we have I. Okay, I prepare an English lesson. This sentence is in simple present. How do you know it's simple? It is in simple present. We have the subject and we have the verb prepare. Okay, subject and the verb prepare infinitive. Okay, so we have I prepared an English lesson. In direct we have Ismail said that he prepared an English lesson. Okay, so we have here this I. Okay, it turns to he. Okay, and we have prepare. Okay, it turns to prepared. Okay, prepared means that simple past, and we add the verb here said. Okay, Ismail said, okay, that he prepared an English lesson. As you notice, the different change from direct speech to indirect speech. For example, as I have just explained, we have I change to he. I'm sorry, change to he, and we have the verb prepare change to prepared. Okay, verb prepare change to prepared, etc. Okay, and we add the verb said at the beginning of reported speech, or in the indirect speech. In direct speech, we are going to put said here in the beginning. Okay, so we're gonna put that here. Is it clear? So then we're gonna move to, as I told you, we have to revise tenses. We should revise tenses, etc. So as not to find the problem. Okay, why? Because the reported speech is based on these tenses. Okay, simple present gonna be simple past, past simple past gonna be past perfect. And you have to know the rules and how we form sentences in these tenses. For example, in simple present, you need the subject and the verb in infinitive. I study English every day, but try to pay attention when we have he or she or it. Okay, when we have he or she or it, okay, you are going to put when we have he or she or it. Okay, either we're gonna add s to the verb or es to the verb, or ies. You can say he studies, she studies, it studies, etc. Then we have in present continuous. I'm studying English now. I'm studying English now. Means that what do we have here? We have the subject and the verb to be in present, plus verb plus ing. So he is studying, she is studying, etc. In present perfect, the rule of present perfect, we have or has plus the past participle. For example, I have studied English in several countries. I have studied English in several countries. Simple past, we have I studied English 2 years ago. Simple past, you don't have problem with simple past. So try just to pay attention to the regular and irregular verb. Past continuous, I was studying English. I was studying English. Okay, so I was studying English. Okay, then we have in past perfect. In past perfect, we have I had studied English. So I had studied English exact. Okay, so had was the past participle of the verb. Okay, I'm sorry. So had was the past participle of the verb. Okay, you can say we already did past perfect. We already did past perfect. So and the rule past perfect is this thing. Okay, had was the past participle of the simple future. We have I'm going to study, or you can say I will study. Okay, either you can say be going to the future, or are going to just well put the verb in infinitive. I am going to study. You can say I will study English. Future continuous. We have I will be studying English. I will be studying English. Okay, so we need will plus be plus the verb plus ing. In future perfect, you can say I will have studied. I will have studied English every. I will have studied every English sense the time by the end of this. By the end of this month. Okay, we already covered future perfect last time, or in the last video was about future perfect. We have in the rule perfect. So we'll have we'll have plus the past participle of the verb. Okay, so this is general idea about tense. Try to revise tenses so as not to find the problem. Why? Because of here. When we are talking about reported, there is a mistake. We are talking about reported speech changes. Okay, so we are talking about reported speech. So this is why I told you have to revise tenses. For example, in direct speech, when you find a sentence in simple present, okay, and we will find a sentence in simple present, okay, like this thing. He said I live in Paris. This is simple present. I live in Paris. Okay, so this is simple present. I live in Paris. What are we going to put here? We are going to put it in simple past. Means that the verb that we have here, we are going to turn them in simple past. Okay, so he said that he lived in Paris. He said that he lived in Paris. So we changed the I by he, and we have lived by we have lived. Okay. So this is simple past. Okay. Then we're gonna move present present continuous. Okay. Present continuous. We have verb to be plus verb plus ing form. I am cooking the dinner. And the present continuous is gonna be past continuous. Okay, so present continuous gonna be past continuous. Now what are the chances I'm going to put? Here we have I am. Okay, so we have I. Okay, it's gonna be he. And we have verb to be in present, gonna verb to be in the past. And we have cooking. Okay, so we have present continuous. The rule of present continuous, we have am or is or are plus verb plus ing. And the rule of past continuous, am or subjects plus was or were plus verb plus ing. Okay, so I am cooking the dinner. He said that he was cooking the dinner. Okay, so which means that I'm going to put the present continuous, we are going to turn it to the past continuous. It's so easy, I think. Present perfect. What is the rule present perfect? The rule present perfect is what have, okay, or has plus the past participle. We did this. Have or has plus pp plus the past participle. Okay, so we have he said I have visited London twice. He said I have visited. Okay, so I have visited London twice. Okay, so here we have the present perfect. I have visited, which means the have plus the past participle. Okay, I have visited London twice. Okay, he said. Okay, he said that. He said he had. Okay, he said he had. Okay, so he said he had visited London London twice. Okay, means that we turn the present perfect to the past perfect, and the rule past the past perfect is had plus the past participle plus the past participle of the verb. He said that I have visited London twice. He said that he had visited London twice. So I'm gonna move to simple past. Simple past, regular or irregular verb. Regular verb we have to add ed. and irregular verb, we have to learn them by heart. Like this example, the first example that we cover, I studied, means that we're gonna add ed, but when we have the verb like went, it's irregular verb, which means that the verb go. Okay, he said I went to New York last week. He said I went to New York last week. Here we have simple past, also gonna be in the past perfect. Okay, simple past also gonna be in the past perfect. I went to New York last week. Okay, so he said he had gone. Okay, he said he had. I'm sorry, he, and we have had gone. Okay, means that we are going to turn it into past perfect. We have had, and the verb, the past participle of go is gone. Okay, the past participle of go is gone. He said he had gone to the New York. What? The week before. It's not last week. We are going to do week before. Okay, the week before. We are going to cover the change that gonna happen to adverbs and times exception. Okay, so he said that he had gone to New York the week before. Past perfect, when we have a sentence in direct, okay, in the past perfect, okay, it's gonna be past perfect. So I'm not going to change anything, just the subject pronouns. He said I had already eaten. Okay, so we have the verb I here. Okay, it's gonna be he. Okay, I had already eaten. He said that he had already eaten. We are not going to change anything. So simple past gonna be the past perfect gonna be past perfect. Okay, so I had already eaten. I had already eaten. He said that he had already eaten. What do you notice here? We have three tenses. We have simple past, we have present perfect, and simple past and past perfect. All of them we are going to put them in direct in indirect speech in the past perfect. When we have direct speech, when we have a sentence in simple past or a sentence in the past, we have simple past or past perfect or the present perfect. Okay, and or the present perfect. Okay, we are going to put them in the past perfect. Okay, is this clear? I think it's easy to understand. We have future. Okay, future, as I told you, we have two things. They go into the future, or we're gonna find well. When we have these things, they go into, we have, he said, I am going to find a new job. Okay, I'm going to find a new job. We have, I'm going to find a new job. So what I'm going to put here, I'm going to put was or were. So plus going to plus the verb in infinitive. He said that he was going to find a new job. Okay, so we have will. So will is gonna be would. Okay, pay attention. When we have will, it's gonna be would. We have he said I will give a Jack call. Okay, he said I will give a Jack call. He said that he would give a Jack call. Okay, and the same thing when we have models. When we have models, we're gonna put the past of this model. We have can, could, may, might. Okay, shall, we have should, we have must, had to. Okay, so must, had to. Okay, so we can say he said I can give a Jack call. Okay, you can say he said that he could give Jack call. We can say he said I shall give Jack call. You can say, oh, and in reported you can say he said that he should give a Jack call. Okay, so this is the thing about tenses. When we have tenses, this is the change method that we are going to put. Simple present, gonna be indirect speech, it's gonna be simple past and indirect. Present continuous, indirect speech, it's gonna be past continuous in indirect. And when we have present perfect or simple past or past perfect in direct speech, we are going to put them in the past perfect in indirect. Okay, when we have models, we are going to put the past with these models. Okay, and when we have can, could, may, might, shall, should, and must, had to. Okay, we're gonna move to the change in time expressions. As I told you, we have time expressions. When we have direct today, I'm going to put it in the reported that day. Yesterday, the day before. Okay, yesterday, the day before. Tomorrow, the next day. Okay, tomorrow, the next day. When we have next week or next year, okay, when we have next week or next year, we have next week or next year, I can say the following week or the following year. When we have last week or last year, okay, we are going to put the previous week or the previous year. Okay, when we have a year ago or month ago in the report, you can say the previous year or the year before. Okay, so this is the changes that can happen in time expression. Today, the day, yesterday, the day before, tomorrow, the next day, next year, the following year, last week, the previous week or the previous year, a year ago or a month ago, a previous year or the year before. Okay, so we have other changes. Okay, so that happen in the pronouns. Okay, we have here, there, this, that, these, those. Okay, direct, when we have here, we are going to put indirect there. This, that, these, and those. Okay, we have when we have I, we can say he or she. When we have you, we can say I or he or she. We, they, you, we can put we or they, etc. Okay, so we have my, his or her, your, my or his or her, our, their, your, our or their, mine, his, hers, yours, mine, his or hers, ours, theirs, yours, ours, and theirs. Okay, so let's practice. Okay, so we're gonna do these exercises. So we have here, I have already read the novel. I have already read the novel. Okay, Rebecca said. Which sense that we have here? We have already read. Okay, we have I have already read. What do we have here? This is what? The present perfect. I have already read the novel. So Rebecca said. So we're going to put here. We can say we have present perfect. It's gonna be in the past perfect. So we can say Rebecca said that, okay, she had already read the novel. Okay, she had already read the novel. Okay, so it's so easy. Okay, she had already the novel. Okay, it means that here we have what are the changes that we put? We have I. Okay, we change it by she. Okay, because she is a female. Okay, and we put it by she. We have I have already. We put I had already. Why? Because that this is present perfect and this is past perfect. We are going to turn it into past perfect. The second one, the test will be about the first 2 units. The teacher said, okay, the test will be about the first 2 units. The teacher said, what do we have here? We have well, okay, which means that we have future, okay, we have well. So we have future. What are you going to say here? The teacher said, okay, the teacher said the test, okay, the teacher said the sorry that the test would be, okay, would be about the first 2 units. So the test would be about the first two units. Okay, so the teacher said that the test would be about would, okay, which means that we have well. We're gonna turn it to will. Okay, so will, would. Okay, direct we can have will. So in that we're gonna put would. So number 3, you did well in the competition. You did well in the competition. The coach said. Okay, so you did well in the competition. What do we have here? We have simple past. Okay, so you did, which means that simple past. The coach told the swimmer. The coach told swimmer. Okay, and the simple past we're gonna put it in the past perfect. The coach told swimmer. So okay, this is that. Okay, We have swimmers, which means that we have plural, that they had done well in the competition. That they had done well in the competition. Okay, that they had done well in the competition. We have had done and we have they. Okay, they. Okay, why would we do? Because we have plural here, swimmers. Okay, because we have swimmer here. Okay, that they had done. Simple past gonna be past perfect. Okay, why would had done? Because we have simple past here. You did well in the competition. They had done well in the competition. Number four, she is coming to the party today. She is coming to the party today. This is present continuous. She is coming. The verb to be in present plus verb plus ing. She is coming to the party today. So if you want to turn it to that to reported or indirect, you can say she said, she she said that she was coming. She was coming to the party that we have today here. So we can see that day. Okay, she did come to the party. It's not today. We're gonna put that day. Okay, so we have she was coming. Okay, and we have that day. Okay, so we have today here. Okay, so this is the changement. She is coming to the party today. She said that she was coming to the party that day. Julie, so we have Julie doesn't like going out much. Okay, so Julie doesn't like going out much. What do we have here? This is simple present in negative form. Doesn't. Okay, which means that we're going to put it in the simple past. Okay, and say Julie. So Julie said that she didn't like going. She didn't like going out much. Okay, she didn't like going out much. Okay, so we have doesn't. Okay, so we're gonna put it in negative or in simple past. In simple past in negative form, we can put the didn't. Okay, so I think the last example we have he must. Okay, he must leave early today. He must leave early today. He said that. Okay, we have must, and we're gonna put must. We have models. Okay, in the model we have the model must. We can say he said that he had to leave. Okay, he had to leave early, and we have today. You can see that day. Okay, he had early. We have he had to leave. We have must. We have must is gonna be had to. Must indirect gonna be had to. Okay, so this is what we have. The most important in report speech that we have. We are going to cover in next video. We are going to cover how to do report speech in question form and command and statements, etc. Okay, thank you so much, and I'm sorry I was a little bit sick. Okay, so thank you. I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and I hope you understand very well. Try to focus on tenses. Try to focus on these tenses. How we're gonna switch from direct to indirect, and everything gonna be easy. Thank you.